Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of FTL. I'm Tech, and we're continuing our run. So let's jump right back in here. If I recall correctly, when we last left off, we had to escape from the very dire situation that we were in. Basically, we had been caught by the rebel fleet, so we were kind of struggling to escape from their clutches. But yeah, worked out pretty okay in the end, I think. Right now, what we really want, we're in an engine control sector, which means we have fairly peaceful journey, I think. Or what we really want right now is a store, so we can restore our ship health. As you arrive in the system, you are hailed by a loyalist settlement. Upon learning of the quest, they offer you supplies. Very nice. There's some free resources. Very nice. Okay, let's head on out. Try and explore more of the system. The rebel fighter here would seem to suggest elements of the rebel fleet are already making incursions on NG space. You move to engage. Okay, there's another big test for us. 3 layers of shields. Very tough. Very tough. Eventually, I think they have a hull missile too, that's not good. If they get too many shots on that on us, we're kind of done for. Let's wait for the chain laser, and boom. Oh boy. Very bad. Very bad. Oh man. That was very bad. Okay, let's get you in here. This episode might be really short. Nice. We get through 1 layer of shields at least. Oh boy. Let's see about this. Extinguish that fire real quick. Oh no, one of our ship members died. No, it's horrible. Okay, you know what? We're jumping. We cannot sustain that much damage. And we just lost a crew member too. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask you if your crew has time to undergo a few scans. Of course. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you, thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. Alright, pretty much just simple resources there. Wow, unfortunately, we got hit pretty hard by that. We barely managed to escape. Okay, we now have nano system power, so we definitely need to put this back in there. Let's try and let's see, what can we do? Is there a store? No stores in sight either. Yikes, this is a very harsh situation. We literally cannot take any damage. No, I'm sorry. You are now going to be staying here again. Yep. And let's have you there, actually. Ooh, what are we going to do? We can't take any damage. We really can't. I think this is our best arrangement, honestly. Let's jump. We have to explore more sectors though. That's the only way we can get a chance to encounter a shop. You inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer you to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Thank you very much. There's no store, you gotta head to this distress beacon, even though it might be a trap. Ooh. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been legally mining the belt without proper equipment. Let's try and help them. Oh no. You take a few careful shots, but you expose a mineral patch in the rock that reacts violently with your weapon. Shockwave forces you back as debris pelts your hull. When you gain control, there's not much left you find of the ship. Oh man, that's the worst way to go out, really. That really is. Oh man. That's that for this run. I'm sorry, but you know what? As an apology, let's start. But let's get a random ship. All right. So this is the sea layout of the Zoltan ship. It's got drones. Wow, it's really a lot of the new. All of the new content from the Advanced Edition. But you know what? Let's just start up here. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need some supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Oh my goodness, we have 0 shields. And 2 bars of power. Oh boy. Our clone bay is not empowered right now, too. Wow, okay. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Definitely gonna move with power. And I'm gonna put that into our weapon systems. And let's try this. I'm very uncertain on how this is gonna go, but we definitely need the scrap to upgrade our power supplies. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories, all standing still and empty. No signs of life detected. Wow, we need 30 scrap for the initial upgrades for the power. It's gonna be harsh to get. Definitely our number 1 priority. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by a space pirate. The victim begins a distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. We're not gonna set that right, because we need more scrap than that, honestly, more than anything else. Let's head on to battle. Let's see how we're gonna handle this. I honestly have no idea. You know what? Oh wow, this is gonna be tough. Well, Clone Bay took damage, okay, even though like really didn't matter. Instead of the shields, which are currently doing nothing, I'm gonna send you to the drone side. And I'm going to put the beam. Okay, so our charge laser is now down. Funnily enough. Man, this is a hard ship to play. Really difficult. Okay. That's a really interesting but hard ship to play for sure. Okay. Again, definitely need our charge ion up. We so desperately need no, we need the scrap. Not much of anything else. Wow, we're taking a lot of damage. damage here. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 8 scrap? You go to examine the ship you just saved. Upon closer inspection, you realize the ship that was under attack was a rebel scout. It's too much damage to put up much of a fight. You don't need to delay it, I'm sorry. We need a scrap. Oh my goodness. That was pretty bad. Honestly. Oh my goodness, I totally... Oh, I understand now. So this ship is all about bonus power and how you allocate that. Okay, I understand now. That makes a lot more sense. Two of you, please go fix our doors. Oh, so that's the gimmick of the ship. Sorry, I have never played this ship before, I'm gonna be honest. So, very unfamiliar with how this works. But that does make a lot of sense. Honestly. Can we jump? No, we gotta go up. Sure, let's check out this distress beacon. The ship emitting the distress beacon messages you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel and can't get out of this barren sector. Could you help us out? Yeah, sure. You give them fuel. Thanks so much. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Map has been updated. Very close to the sun. Okay. Looks like we wanna try and make this loop around. Federation encrypted signals being broadcast from a nearby planet. Sure, send an away party. You find a hidden Federation outpost. They message you, quick, we just got word from a sister outpost that they've been discovered by the rebels and are under attack. If you're still loyal to the Federation, go save them. Add a quest marker. Hollow Smasher Laser. Interesting. Please, give me that power bar. Very much required. Non-negotiable. You finally power. Finally have a level of shields. Quests. Oh, we can't. Wow, okay. Sure. Let's try and make it. Make it happen. You arrive in the sector to see the Federation outpost under fire from multiple rebel ships. However, as you approach, you get the anti-ship battery online and disable 2 of the smaller ships. You swoop in to assist, taking down the wing leader. So similar encounter to what we had last time. Let's use this properly now. Okay. Let's take down the clone bay and let's wait for a little while. And once we have 2 charges in here, I think should be good enough. Let's fire the shields, and then we'll put our drone beam into action. Oh wow, not enough. Okay, there you go. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, okay. I understand this ship a lot better now. Okay. So now we gotta wait for that to come back online. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. Might as well fire this off right now. Get the charges back. just a little bit more. Nice, very nice. Okay, I understand this a little bit more. Describe the wreckage. With the threat gone, you contact the Federation outpost. They respond, our location has been compromised. Take everything you can and please drop our survivors off at the next station. One soldier offers to stay and fight. Nice, a new crew member. Could definitely use you indoors, I believe. Unless the battery system, no, the battery system can't be upgraded with, or doesn't benefit from having extra manpower there. Let's see. Okay, let's hit here. Ooh, sun. This beacon has been placed too close to the supergiant class AM star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here, or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. What a city pirate. I should have not done that. I realize now. But it's a bit late. Should have waited a little bit and got the first charge off first. Okay, the enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape, but luckily the pilot's room is already disabled. Now the engine is disabled, so it can't even move. And ship's down. Nice. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Nice. Unfortunately, we can't leave. Ooh, oh boy. Let's get that extinguished as soon as we can. Nice. And let's go. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any reason to visit the store because the scrap we need to spend on upgrades, honestly. We could sell stuff though. Ooh, that's an idea. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that Rebel Automated Scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Not nice. Let's wait for, yeah. Sure. Okay. Ooh, no. Very bad. Nice. Alright. Looks like we're pretty short of work of that scout. Got some resources from it. Oh no, no power. Never mind, we can jump. I think we have time for one more round of combat. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free and unharmed. We will never surrender one of them. No, what nonsense is that? They're not even that well-armed, in my opinion. Okay, let's get this down. Okay, but I'll be drone. Nice. Fill this in too, might as well. Don't see why not. I understand the gimmick of this ship. I'm not sure this is gonna last us through the later levels though. That seems a bit much of an ask. But for the early game, it's doing fairly well. The slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue the evil trade, but many lives were probably lost on that ship. Fortunate. Let's jump to the exit beacon first. There are a number of ships stationed at a rest stop. You immediately receive a message saying, if you're looking for some bodies to fill up your ship, you've come to the right place. We could hire a crew member here, and honestly that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But Right now, I don't think you can afford to spend the scrap on that. I think we have to. Okay. Let's risk it and head to the store. Hopefully the exit beacon isn't. Let's see. Let's fix our ship first. Then I think I'm never gonna use a small bomb. Let's buy. Let's buy the backup DNA bank because there is a reasonable chance that our clone bay will be off. Honestly, let's buy that. I feel like that was pretty worth it. Oh no, they have control of this sector, of this beacon. So you gotta face them. Full evasive maneuvers, basically. If you even want to have a shot, you gotta wait for that charge twice. Maybe no, 3 times actually. Thank you for the miss. Ooh, that's harsh. Okay, you're getting that. Okay. And this. Ooh, that's bad. Very bad. Clone bay should be. Oh boy. No, that cannot go down. Took a risk. And we're paying for it. Like, honestly, that's just the reality. Okay. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And gone. Next sector. Whoa. Let's head to the engine control sector. Oh, uncharted and might be fun. But I think we're still pretty weak. So let's go to the engine control first. Nice, we managed to avoid a little bit of more damage. You have arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. This guy is still here, silly man. You know, we're just gonna send people at you. This is the good thing about a clone bay. Is that you can do this kind of stuff. Send people into rooms to die without worrying too much. And not have to worry. I'm really glad we got that DNA storage bank upgrade. let's jump along. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosive?" "Sure, we can give them 5. We don't use it for anything." They thank you for and offer their engineers to repair some of your ship's hull. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Let's scout out down here before we head over up to the distress beacon, yeah? You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I am an engineer by trade and could improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. It's worth it to improve our reactor by 1. Oof. We spent a lot of scrap. We spent a lot of fuel for that. Fortunately, it didn't work out that well. The store might be interesting, but let's head over to the distress beacon instead. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. Let's take the special option. You program the drone to book carefully around the trapped ship, and in short time it allows the ship to slip easily out of the cage. They thank you and offer some of the resources they have collected. Very nice, very nice. They're still woefully low on fuel, but you know, hopefully it works. Nothing much. You arrive at a green planet with great plains and rolling waterfalls. It will be of little interest to the NG nearby. Pretty sad, but that's how NGs are. Okay, I'll go into this beacon first. You have jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of the dying ship sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Let's investigate. As you approach the wreckage, a mantis ship screams into the system. Are the sensing spray? Or to finish the jobs its fellows started. Let's engage. Alright. Interesting, interesting. Let's build up a charge. And then immediately aim for the shields. Oh my goodness. This wasn't repaired. You need to work on that right now. Our Zoltan shields will last us for a little bit. Okay, now you can return, please. Poor NG being sent here on a boarding mission. Oof, that's harsh. Because we didn't have our shields up in time. Nice, managed to. This ship explodes even had a substantial collection of useful scrap. Let's send these guys to help repair the systems here. And unfortunately the NG perished. Not unfortunately, I mean he's the enemy. Alright, let's send people back. Power that. Let's head to a store. We do need more fuel, obviously. The NG can do remarkable things with just the power scrap. The NG hive at this beacon are selling equipment just for that. Alright, let's see what they have here. Hull beam. Honestly, hull beam could be good with our ion setup. Requires 2 power. Interesting proposal, definitely. And ooh, the scrap recovery arm though. How much will always the one sell for? Not bad. As interesting as the hull beam is, and I think it might be a good idea even, we definitely want the scrap recovery arm. It's just such a good investment. And yeah, that's it for the time being. Spent all our scrap, but worth it, I think. Getting a scrap recovery arm this early. You arrive at this Zoltan research facility, and they ask you if they can run some tests. Participate, of course. Calmly line us up, have some scrap, and some cakes made from stiff dough. Can't tell whether that's a euphemism or not. Hope it's not. It'd be kind of weird. What appears to have been a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other. There's a flurry of calm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what happened. The vessels appear to be NG. They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. Attempt to help the ships by prying them apart. To your surprise, one of the NG vessels attacks. One ship detaches itself, surprisingly still quite whole. It opens fire. It looks like it somehow identified you as hostile. Oh no. That is very bad. Well, let's go. If they want to fight, they got it. Let's send this in. Alright. Beam weapon. Drones online. Let's keep this going. Nice. Shields it down permanently. Definitely good for us. Alright. Back on the shields. Ooh, we need to end this quickly. Just out of time. Like really just out of time. Let's put this back up. Yes. With the ship destroyed, the remaining NG ship hails you and frantically explains the situation to you. Apparently you interrupted the equivalent of a consolidation of two ships that were using each other's parts to construct a new vessel. The NG were not hostile. Their targeting computers had not finished adjusting. There's nothing to be done about it now. You leave the remains for the surviving ship. That's kinda sad. I feel bad now. But they did attack me first. So, can't be helped. Because definitely would have been better if we had an NG crew member. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? Could be dangerous. Sure. We find out what appears to be pieces of derelict ship coated with ice or crystal. Before we have a chance to dock, a few asteroids get past our engines and partially damage your engines. You need to pull out. Ah man. If we had better shields, I think we might be able to actually be of some help there. Unfortunate. Oh wow, fuel. That's bad. Very bad. You've arrived at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. See, civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. I'm sorry, we don't. But what we do need is fuel. Your distress beacon must be working because a ship just jumped nearby. You run a scan on it and activate a red alert. It's a rebel fighter. So we can't... Oh boy, this is very bad. We can't escape. And if we let this ship escape, it's gonna inform the rebel fleet. Oh boy. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up 2 charges for the laser, the ion laser. Get past the ship and hit the pilot side first. Okay. Nice. Oh, it's still charging? Hopefully that's changes in a bit. Oh no. Okay, nice, it's delayed finally. Sensors are down. Nice, but it seems like we have the upper hand. It's not that we don't have enough power. Shields are irrelevant while you don't have a drone. And we just made it. Ship explodes, then we had a collection of useful scrap material and for fuel. Very important. Let's see what's going on. Let's try and save your skill. Okay, just enough time. Just enough time. Okay, let's get everyone back to stations. Power up the clone base so that they get a bit of health back. Let's jump to the next sector. Feeling dangerous. This is to the pirate control. We need the scrap in order to get out of the shields out to the next level. A few years ago, this region was bustling with trade activity. Now it is overrun with bandits and marauders. You should tread lightly here. And that's it for this episode of FTL. I'm sorry that the previous run ended on such a dull note. We really were in a tough spot, but just wasn't meant to be. I hope you enjoyed this episode and our new run that we're starting. And please subscribe if you want and like if you please. I'll catch you all next time. See ya.